Hello, and you're very welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland 5 to Follow. We have some great action to look forward to this weekend. We've jumps from Gowran tomorrow, then at Tipperary we have a mixed card, and it looks like we have some really quality racing over the weekend. So, Murph, a good weekend last week.
Not too bad at all. Sarah had a good winner, Miriam, in My Titania at the Curragh. I had a couple of seconds myself, and of course then we were a bit unfortunate with the race at Navan. In our tip, Silver Tassie unfortunately was called off before the race took place, and of course Silver Tassie went on and won at Clonmel yesterday. So hopefully we can do just equally as well this weekend. As you said, some tremendous action to look forward to in Ireland, and of course over in France we have the Prix de l'Arc on Sunday. So lots of Irish interest in that. And you're going to start us off at Gordon Park.
Yeah, and I have to say I love this time of the year when the jump season starts to step up that gear, and you have your older horses coming back, the more established ones, and then you have the sort of the younger ones coming in that you can keep an eye on. So on that note, I'm taking a look at the 225. It's the golf membership 3-year-old hurdle in Gowran, and my selection in this race, I'm going for the Desi Hughes trained Guitar Pete. Really consistent. He won last time over hurdles. That was his first run over hurdles, having been placed on the flat. Seems like every time he stepped up in distance, he just improved, and now over the 2 miles in hurdles, seems to jump well. And I think now tomorrow will suit him. Now on his last run, which was his first over hurdles, he met 2 rivals who he actually meets again tomorrow. They were Lindenhurst and CU and Coppers, and he beat them well, 2.5 and 14 lengths. So I think he has a great chance. Now, my one possible danger would be Gordon Elliott's horse Clarkham. In his only run over hurdles, he was second to quite a smart winner in Noble Inn. So that's probably the danger I'll be sort of most worried about, but I'm going to stick with him, and Brian Cooper is sticking with him too. So it's Guitar Pete in the 3-year-old hurdle for me.
Well, hopefully that gets off to a good start, Miriam. And of course it is interesting the way you say some of the old stars coming back. And of course the feature race tomorrow at the 440s, the PwC Champion Chase, has some really good old favourites for us here. The likes of Size in Europe, Ruby Light, Kita de la Rock and Ride Me. Such a tough race to try and sort out that I actually didn't give any selection in it. If I was forced to have one, I'd probably go for Ride Me. But the one I was looking at myself later on at the card is in the very last race, the 540, which is the Gordon Park Racing Club Beginner's Steeplechase. As you say, this time of year interesting that beginner's chases can be very strong. So very nice horses from hurdles last year gone over fences. And in this race, I'm looking at the Henry de Bombhead trained 2 Scoops, who will be ridden by Andrew Lynch. A decent horse last season. He finished a good 6th in the Galway hurdle in July, which was a good effort behind Miss United on his first handicap run. That was quite a decent effort, so he should be fairly fit for tomorrow. He does have some decent horses to take on. Arta Logistics from Desi Hughes in particular was a good horse last year. He's sure to be well schooled and can go well. Princeton Plains, a good horse for Eddie Harty over hurdles last year. Another one that was sure to be well schooled. And you know, it really could be a very interesting race and one to follow for the rest of the season. I'm sure there'll be lots of winners in this. So hopefully 2 Scoops for me would be the one I'd be going for. And I think, you know, it could round off what is a very good card at Gordon. So then we're going on to our third selection then, and we're going to Tipperary on Sunday. An excellent card to say, 8-race card, mixed card, and the first is off at 2:05. But the one I'm looking at is in the 2:40, and this is the Coolmore Stud Humber Champions Concord Stakes. Now, trainer Dermot Well has a wonderful record in this of late. He's won the last 3 renewals of this contest, and I'm going to go with him to win a 4th one with a filly called Big Break. She was the leading fancy for the Irish 1000 Guineas early on in the year and ran quite well from a high draw and finishing 4th to Just a Judge. She then started favourite for the Coronation Stakes to Royal Ascot in June. I think the quick ground of that occasion was probably against her, and she only finished 7th. So she's been rested since then. She comes back likely to be fresh and well. I think she liked the ease in the ground on Sunday and will take all the beating. It is a very strong contest. The likes of Most Improved from Aidan O'Brien. He was a Group 1 winner last year for Brian Meehan, so he could be one to watch out for. And also the likes of Shrewhan and Fort Knox for Johnny Murta. You'd have to respect them as well. So a very good contest, this one. But I'm going to go with Big Break. And then you're going to go for the 4th selection. You're going back over hurdles then.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. So it's the 420, and it's the Grade 3 Dolores Purcell Memorial Novice Hurdle. Now, I've gone for the mare Kipasa in this race, and her trainer, Harry Kelly, has really made such an impression in the last few seasons, and I think this mare now stepped up to grade 3 company. She could be the flagship horse in his yard. A winner of her last 2 hurdle runs, and then had a run on the flat in between in which she was placed. Now, she meets Shamar again tomorrow, and herself and Shamar have had a sort of cat and mouse thing going on the last while. In Killarney, Shamar beat Kipasa, and then they met again in Galway, and Kipasa beat Shamar. So I think she has a great chance Sunday. Barry Geraghty rides again, will handle the ground no matter what it is. I'd say she won a bumper on soft. and I think she's one to side with Kipasa.
Yeah, it was actually Galway when she won, and she's fairly impressive already. She looks to her progressive filly, and I think she's going to take all the beating. And also in Tipperary on Sunday, the feature hurdle race is a Grade 2 Friends of Tipperary hurdle at 350. And here we have old stager Captain Seaby, who won the race last year, and then the younger rivals Midnight Game, Foster's Cross, and Radira. All should be a very good race there. Again, it was too hard for me to actually pick a selection, so I went on to the handicap hurdle, the 450, for our final selection in the Woodlands Hotel Adair handicap hurdle. A very open race, this one. I'm going to go with Noah Mead's horse, Honourable Emperor, the mount of Davy Condon. A decent horse in the flat. He was rated over 90 at one stage. He actually won twice at Dundalk. He took a while to get the hang of things over hurdles, but his most recent start when he was third to Diplomat at the Galway Festival in July was quite a good effort. Now he does make his handicap debut here on Sunday, so it won't be easy for him. The likes of Bridgewater Girl won very well last time out for John Kiley, and Invincible Dawn was a good winner at Navan last Saturday week. So I think those two are going to put it up to him, but I think at a bit of a price, Honourable Emperor is a good each way chance. So it is a good card on Sunday. Of course, we have Rebel Fitz run the Like a Butterfly Novice Chase. I think he should probably win again, but he will be probably a sharp price. And of course, we do have the Arc then on Sunday.
Exactly, yeah. So anything on your mind for Longchamp?
Well, certainly from an Irish point of view, it's good to see Aidan O'Brien with two strong challengers. Leading Light, of course, won the Ledger a couple of weeks ago, and he's taking his chance in the Arc with Jared Massey on board. And then Ryan Moore rides the Epsom Derby winner for Aidan O'Brien, Ruler of the World. This one will be suited by the likely soft ground. Ran a good race in France, but just short-headed there a couple of weeks ago. Should run well around 10 to 1. Whether he's quite good enough to win, but it looks a really outstanding race with the likes of Evra from Japan, who was a bit unlucky last year, I think, not to win. He's got an outstanding chance. And also the French filly Trev, they looked a big too, but it certainly should be a great race. Also on Sunday, you've got the likes of Gordon Lord Byron and Vistoria going for us in the Prix de l'Opera, or sorry, it's actually the Prix de la Forêt. That's the race that Gordon Lord Byron won well last year, so I think it's an outstanding chance. He obviously has got Midnight Cloud to beat, so it should be very good interest and very good racing on Sunday and in the Arc Day. Hopefully plenty of Irish winners. So where are we off to next weekend, Miriam?
Next week it's Jumps at Fairy House, then the Cara has This Is Harwich meeting on Sunday, and also on Sunday we have Limerick for Jumps. And also just to point out that Limerick has a meeting on Monday too. It's a fundraising event for JT McNamara and John Joe Bright, so looks to be a good day, I'd say, a worthy cause.
That's right, a lot of good jockeys from England coming over for that one as well to support Tony Mackay and those type of people, Richard Hughes, hopefully Kieran Fallon. So it should be a wonderful meeting there for JT and John Joe.
Absolutely. So if you'd like any more information about what we've talked about today, you can visit our website at goracing.ie or find us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching.